everybody, welcome back to another movie review. Hope you guys have been enjoying the content on the channel as of late. And as you can tell by the title of this video, we have a old friend, we'll say, back to the channel, and we decided to check this out together. So in a second you'll be hearing this guy's thoughts very shortly. So for Film of the Week, we touched on Bill Murray's Garfield. So to complement that film, we're now going to be talking about the new Garfield film, simply titled The Garfield Movie, which was directed by Mark Dindal, who I'm not familiar with in terms of directorial efforts, but this comes to us from Sony Pictures, and this tells a story of an origin of some sorts to Garfield, where he came from, him being a stray, voiced by Chris Pratt, by the way. As he finds his way to John Arbuckle, his owner, played by Nicholas Hoult, gets pretty much into his routines as we know as Garfield, the lazy, the food-loving character starts to form, and eventually his father returns into his life, played by Samuel Jackson. And Samuel Jackson is a street cat, so he's, riddled in crime and with shady dealings, and Garfield gets brought up in the mix, and these two now have to work together while simultaneously trying to repair the relationship that they once had as father and son. And at the center of it, that is what the Garfield movie is about, surprisingly, is about a father and son dynamic, and about how repairing that relationship is plausible within certain circumstances, and how one can find peace within their past mistakes, or perhaps a misjudgment of those mistakes. So, it has a very interesting central idea to what you would come to for a Garfield film, because, the concept of Garfield has always been that of a cynical cat, someone who is just very much his own deal and not about everybody else's. And in this film, they absolutely present that as Garfield, but they take it in a different way, which has a lot to do about trauma, and a lot to do about past experiences, and about how he perceives those events, and how that shapes his overall character. I think that it's very interesting, and I think that the tenderness of the film is very surprising. I was very surprised by the tender moments in the film, especially when it came to developing that son and father relationship. I'll admit, I teared up. I teared up a few times in this film, because those scenes in particular really moved me, and just the depiction of their dynamic, and ultimately the how should I say it, just the slow nature in those specific sequences, the way that they let those sequences just play out, and again, the detention on emotion in those specific scenes, it just really hit me, and I was really struck by those particular moments. Now, I say that in particular moments because my other issues with the film stem from a lot of pacing, because the film has two types of tunes, we'll say. The first of which is the tune I've mentioned, which is the emotional side. And those sides is where I think the film really shines. Where the film ultimately drags, or kind of becomes redundant, is when it chooses to scream, because it also possesses that of a regular kids film, which is to be loud, obnoxious, and to make the jokes that you expect in kids films. Thankfully, it doesn't go too far with those jokes. We don't get into fart joke territory, thankfully. So it has an expected side, but also an unexpected side with that tenderness that is there. Animation-wise, it's fine. I'm not against Chris Pratt as Garfield. I'm not, I think he's fine. I think that, again, like I've illustrated in my Bill Murray review, the nature of Garfield is that of a cynic. So if you just possess the voice or that delivery of a cynic, then you pretty much have captured Garfield. And I think Chris Pratt does a fine job. It's not anything noteworthy nor anything distracting. It's fine. It works. Voice cast in general is fine. Samuel Jackson's fine. Everyone, generally speaking, is doing fine. Animation-wise, it's fine. That's pretty much the word for the Garfield film. It's fine. It's nothing that's gonna be hailed. It's not like a a leaps and bounds better than like Bill Murray's Garfield, because I'm one of those few who actually will defend the Bill Murray Garfield. I don't think it's as bad as some people make it out to be, but it's definitely better by comparison. But but I was surprised by the tenderness in the center of it, and was moved by that. I was surprised. It took me aback for a second when those scenes happened, because I was like, wow, I'm really being moved by like, I never expected to be moved by the Garfield movie, but surprisingly I was. But it's in moments. It's not the entire film. So it's fine. It does the job well enough, and it's not annoying, thankfully, because it has that spirit, like I said, that energetic side that could have become really, really annoying. But thankfully it didn't. It's tolerable enough. I think it's going to hit really well with kids, and I think that it's actually probably going to do well financially as well. It's been doing well in the foreign market, so we'll see how it stacks up here in North America. I'm hearing it's probably going to be doing like good numbers as well. So, but overall, it's fine. It gets the job done with a surprising side of emotion, and without that, I probably would have found myself annoyed. But thankfully, it spaces out that energy with some lower energy, and it's more surfaceable, as in film and overall, than what probably could have devolved into something very, very annoying and redundant. So it gets a step up because of the emotion that is there, and the dynamic, the thematic quality at the center of it is surprising coming into this, and it works, thankfully. So it's fine, but I won't take it any further than that. So those are my thoughts on the Garfield movie. I thought it was fine. I thought it was a decent watch, and like I said, surprised by the emotional element that was there. So,
hello guys, it's been a while. It's been like 5 months, right? Been 5 months at least?
It's been a while. I forgot. What was the last thing that we watched together?
Was it Elemental, or was it...
No, I think it was Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle? I think it was Blue Beetle. Hey guys, I remember when I used to plan, I was gonna watch Elio back in March, which was last 2 months ago. That did not happen.
That got
delayed. And there was other movies, which I included Garfield. I think I was gonna go see, and I did, I promise, and we are here now. And I'm here to say that my opinion in this movie, very good, very impeccable, very nice. It's very cute. I love it. I love that stuff, and it's very funny, perfectly balanced and stuff like that. I mean, because when you think of Garfield, he's a chubby cat, right? Chubby orange guy who hates Mondays, loves lasagna. Just pretty much just funny, and nothing like normal or nothing like that. But pretty simple. I think most of the time my brother said everything I pretty much said in my head. It's just funny. Odie, apparently, I thought he was gonna talk. I thought that's what my brother told me.
Yeah, there was a voice actor attached to him, but I guess not. So
no. But yeah, there's nothing for me a lot to say about it. It's really cute once again, and it's funny. It's very nothing like, well, it's not a lot of predictable stuff. The one question I did say is that the antagonist is, I thought it was Garfield's mother, who looks like it, which is I forgot her name, but she knows a character name, I forgot the name. Vic, which is voiced by Sam whatever.
Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, and I thought that was Garfield's mother, but no, they just knew each other, and Vic helped her, and blah blah blah, whatever. But in my head, me and my brother, we thought that could have been a better plot twist, but this is just the simple saying, oh, they just know each other. So
yeah, it would have been interesting if it was the mom, to play it more on that dynamic, but it's just another cat. So
yeah, it's just a cat. Yeah, but it's a nice movie. I really hope they make a sequel on this, which I think, in my prediction, the box office is gonna bomb, or it's gonna do pretty well, and I hope we get a sequel, or maybe even a prequel, maybe even a television series, you never know. And yeah, those are my thoughts. I hope to see more movies with you guys, more movie reviews, like Inside Out 2, what else? Sonic the Hedgehog 3. That's the most movie I'm very like looking forward to. You know, Jim Carrey. I've heard Keanu Reeves voices Shadow the Hedgehog. I've heard so much about it. I'm so excited for that. And yeah, those are my thoughts, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See y'all.
Those are our thoughts on the Garfield movie. Let us know your thoughts on the Garfield movie when it hits in North America, coming out on the 24th. I know it's out on the foreign market, but if you guys have seen the Garfield movie, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. And also let us know your thoughts on the Bill Murray version as well. We did a review on this channel, so let us know about your thoughts on the Bill Murray version as well. And yeah, so that's gonna be it for this video, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm pretty sure this will do well at the box office. It seems like it's gonna be doing pretty well, but we'll see. But thank you guys for tuning in, and until then, we will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.